Hello everyone, this is just a quick recording for uploading to YouTube. This is a day 5 of Invictus, the free fly. Well, it's a fortnight now, usually it's a week. Today we have Aegis on display, so we're just going to have a quick tour of the showroom today and go through the various ships that's on display. So before we do that, on the Robert Space Industries website, we're just looking at the day 5, which goes for 2 days. So it's the second day of day 5. From May 21 to May 22, we've got Aegis Dynamics on display. Saber Firebird, the Retalliator, the refactored Retalliator, with cargo modules and also torpedo modules. You can mix and match those modules. The Avenger Stalker and the various versions of the Avenger. The Titan Renegade, which is just a new paint for it's exactly the same as the other Avengers, but you're paying the extra for the paint. The Warlock, and of course the Eclipse, which is a stealth bomber. The Gladius, and then we have the Hammerhead, the iconic Hammerhead. We took the Hammerhead out yesterday and crewed up the Hammerhead, and there was a lot of fun, a lot of fireworks, a lot of explosions. And the Idris P, which everybody's been waiting for, and of course the massive Javelin capital ship. So Nautilus. And then finally, the hair straightener, because I call it the hair straightener because of the side wings, the Redeemer, and then we went over the Retalliator. So we'll just, obviously there's some gear packs as well for Aegis. You can buy them in game, of course, which we're wearing today. So let's go through and have a look at the show. It just looks like we lost the link to Star Citizen. So anyway, let's have a look at the Retalliator, because it's a new refactored Y that launches. So about this vehicle is a modular gunship suited to a wide variety of dangerous tasks. Room options include cargo, torpedo, dropship, and a living quarter variants. Thrive in air-to-air combat with a comprehensive array of manual turrets. It's a Warbond edition, and also you get the flight jacket steel, which again you can buy it in game. 12 months insurance. There's a special offer for an upgrade. Offer for a limited time. Get it at a discount price. So this is the also includes page. The VFG industrial hangar. So if we're going to do an upgrade from a Cutlass Black, it's only a $55 upgrade. Let's see if we can put that in the screen. Just start up Star Citizen while we're looking at this. Yeah, $55 for an upgrade, which is a limited time offer. Let's have a look at another ship. Yeah, so it's just an upgrade that you can do from your... Oh, let's go all ships. Looks like you can't go from the mole, but you can go from the mole to a reclaimer, etc. and a hammerhead. Alright, so the game's back up. And we have to transport ourselves by the station back to the Bevic Exhibition Centre. And a real player there. Looking at his face, he's got wrinkles on his brow. Come on, man, open the doors. There we go, just go through here and catch the train to... it's a shame that the game crashed in the middle of doing a recording, but that's one of the things of an alpha release. It's a testing environment. Not a fully released game yet, but it's still a beautiful game to look at. So let's go to the convention center and have a ride on the train. Wait for us, train. There we go.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Ah, bloody Star Citizen. Feel free to do other things. If you like this sort of content, give it a like. Or give us a subscribe if you're feeling generous. But it's not necessarily and not required, but it just will help me a little bit with the channel. 30 seconds to arrive. We'll just look out the window here as we come through into the exhibition hall. UAE Navy Invictus. Pulling up to the tram station here, the Bevic Convention Centre. Lining up.
Welcome to Invictus Launch Week.
Goodies are for sale at the front kiosk. Because it's Aegis Day, we're wearing the Aegis clothes, however you want to say that. So here's all the merchandise that's on sale at the front, where you can buy in-game. You don't need to spend real money on it. But if you want to buy them in-game, they're just over here, and that's a flight jacket over there on the right. And over here you have Argo and RSI. In-game clothes. Some beautiful models.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits. But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart is that the Navy doesn't excel based on
Some ships.
but as a team, working together.
And over here has the schedule. So tomorrow is Anvil Aerospace, and then we have 27th, 28th, and 9th. I'm not sure what's on display there because it doesn't show us. But it will be a surprise. Let's go to the convention hall. advertising on the wall is always very helpful. We don't want to do a slow jog, we'll just do a walk. Because these screens are, whenever these screens display a video, we have a little bit of a lag. There's like 5 screens in the convention halls, which creates lag. Glad to see we're taking the stairs one at a time, so we don't trip over. And there's all the ships on display. Let's go and have a look at the hall setup. So in the main hall we have the Retalliator, the Saber Firebird, the Comet, and the Saber. In the hall 4 we have the Vanguard, Redeemer, Hoplite, and Harbinger. And then in hall 2 we have the Gladius and the Hammerhead and the Eclipse. Let's go a little bit quicker. Saber. Stealth Fighter, part of the Aegis Dynamics Phase 2 of the new ship models. The Saber was designed as a space superiority fighter for those situations where you need to leave a lighter footprint. Designed to be a rapid responder, the Saber is more than capable of establishing a battlefield dominance for any number of combat scenarios. Those wings extend when you're in flight mode. And then the Retalliator, which is a refactored gold standard class of the ship, which has the multiple module variations that you have. It's classed as a heavy bomber. Aegis Dynamics focus heavy gunship. This civilian refit of the Retalliator updates the military ship's chassis with unladen space, able to be fitted with various modules to suit your needs. So that's the unladen version, which comes with no modules. Let's go and have a look at the tag on this one to see which version this one is here. Oh, they must have the three versions. I'm not sure which one is the cargo and the bomber module, so let's just go up and have a look. Okay, that lift just disappeared. Okay, now it's coming up. This looks like it's the bomber module because we can see straight away the torpedoes that are just in here. Look at the size of these torpedoes. Give you an idea of the size. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's get a screenshot of that. I always get lost in the ship, but yeah, you get to see the glass tubing for the torpedoes. This is the front module. And then there is the cockpit. Let's go and see if we can find the back module. So they're the two lifts. Well, there's one lift. I thought there was two lifts. Deck A. And here should be the back module with more torpedo launchers. So this is the torpedo configuration of the Retalliator. There's obviously, well, there's not obvious, but there are positions for turrets as well. So turret operators. Let's go back down and see if we can find the cargo variant. Just showing this this ship in detail because it has the different modules, which is a new, you know, thing for Star Citizen. The expectation is that there'll be more ships that will have variants of modules. So this here is already the cargo lift that is down in the down position. Cargo area. I've already seen YouTube videos of people trying to fit different types of vehicles on this lift. We're just waiting for the game to catch up, because whenever there's a display in this hall, there we go, there's the controls for the lift. As it goes up, and there's a control on the roof as well. Let's get the elevator to come down. Similar to the other ship, but also with the two cargo modules assumed, because you can mix the modules. For example, you'll have torpedoes in the front or cargo in the back. I'm not sure whether you can do vice versa, and it will make it interesting for people that are either smuggling or data running, or, you know, trying to move secure cargo between the two systems. When we have Pyro in at 4.0, it's rumored, but people think twice about attacking this ship or pirating this ship. So where this was the bomb module before, you now have a cargo aft module. And similar to when we could see through these tubes to the torpedo module, you can see through these tubes for the cargo module. Yeah, so apologies about the stuttering. It's not me, it's the game trying to render in. It only happens in the display hall, like I said, because they have screens. And this is the smaller cargo module for the bow. Waiting to get control back. Come on. Come on. There we go. And that's the module for the aft. The bow, sorry. And we'll take the lift back down. And that's the tallies, or the Retalliators that they are commonly called. It's just got its legs down. Usually when it's parked in these little legs or whatever they're called go up. When it's in flight mode, they go down. Event Hall 1 and 2. This is the Anvil F8 Sea Lightning's always here for no matter what day it is I've discovered so far. So again, just to refresh, Hall 1 has the Stalker, the Renegade, the Warlock and the Titan. The Hall 2 has the Hammerhead.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their
So
training,
here's the Eclipse, the stealth bomber. Currently little use in the game, you know. It's once you unload your bombs, I suppose it would be good in a fleet situation if you're flying in a fleet. Unload your bombs and then that's it. You have to go back and reload. There's no other guns or there's no turrets. And here's the Avenger series, the Titan Renegade. If I remember from the website, that has that goldy blue skin on it. Ballistics on the front. And then over the other side. Have the Titan variants and the Warlock. The Warlock's probably the best value ship out of the Avenger series. That's a personal opinion, of course. Most useful sort of a starter ship. You have some cargo space, like the little I don't know, is it a grab generator here going around? Don't want to get too close to that one. You might catch something, radiation, etc.
is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus Launch Week. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
Just getting some music up while we take a tour of these halls. Hall 2 is next. Oops, just went the wrong way.
Vendors from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships indefinitely.
Very need to change that back to
Celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training. Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreation.
let's go balanced while we're here.
Welcome to the Invictus ship.
Seems a little bit better. Not stuttering as much. I either need to make those screens that are playing the videos static, because it only happens in the convention centre. And here we are, the iconic hammerhead. Have a look at my video that we'll be posting up today for epic battles with the crew in the hammerhead. Let's look at this quickly. The Gladius Valiant, created as part of the Masters of Flight series in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Valiant pays tribute to famed defense pilot Condi Hillard for being the first human on record to defeat a Vandal in combat. This Gladius comes equipped with a specialized dogfighting focus loadout and a custom special edition livery honoring her iconic ship. And there's the hammerhead. It always looks like it's upside down to me, that this cockpit should be on the top or be flying upside down. The default colours on this looks good in my opinion. Looks really good. With gold at the front. Look at the detail on the landing gear. So detailed. When a lot of people find this as a salvage ship or a ship to be able to pull cargo from, they have trouble finding out where the cargo port is. Just looking at it underneath. That's to rent it. But you always look for where the rear turret is, and just behind the rear turret underneath is the cargo. The pilot only has control of missiles, so it's really a genuine multi-crew ship. And again, we took it out in the video yesterday. There's always sparks and particle effects coming from these. Sure, we'll eventually catch something here if we're and because it's a large ship, again I'll get quite lost on it, but fortunately you have a map now of certain ships. Not all ships are mapped out, so you can see where the new mapping system comes in. You can see where you're going. You can see very clearly down here is the cockpit. I don't know if the routing system is working in ships. It works in it works in ships. So for example, if you wanted to go to a turret, front turret, you just create a route like this by pressing the R key. See if it has a route to this, the cockpit down here. Just waiting for the response to come back. Let's see how that goes, and then when you in your top left hand you can see the map which will direct you across the line, the route that you need to go. So you'll probably never get lost in a ship again if you've got a map. It's handy to know the layouts, because if you're in a combat situation it can be stressful with multi-crew. Door closed when door is operational. So that's the crew quarters. Plenty of beds for the crew. This just goes through the other hall. Our routing system, our GPS system has changed because now we're on the outside hall. And then you have the turret. I think this is the rear turret. Yep. Center rear. Port side. And obviously you have center rear starboard side. This tells you, you know, the bridge is up this way. Still our GPS system comes. It's a beautiful view of that hole in the center. And this is the elevator to go up and down. This looks like an escape pod section. You have front port, front starboard. It's a big iconic ship, so we're just spending a little bit of time in it. Down the stairs. Come on. Respond, please. And then obviously the lift to go down. If you want to see the cockpit area, we can do that. So it's very mysterious where the lift is. You can't actually see it. There's no prop for it when you're under. But if you look for the hole in the center, if you're finding it out in space for salvage or, you know, trying to board it for some reason, if you look for the hole, then you come over here where it says docking port, and then you'll see the indicator there if you're holding the F key or the lift. Okay, look for this blank hole, look for that. And obviously you look for the cargo at the back there. Let's see if we can find the cockpit just quickly. There's just one more section of the convention center to look over. That's the top of the head. It's the front starboard side. Without me. And there you come to the bridge. Into the pilot seat just so we can get third person view.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Third person view, we'll just do it, rotate slowly. You would think because it's called a hammerhead, you'd be able to ram ships. So that's a docking port at the front there, where you can dock to space stations and so forth. Go to the port side, and then we'll rotate underneath. battleship. And there we are. In our Aegis clothes, of course. In the cockpit, looking very fine indeed. Okay, one more display to look at. I think it's the holodeck, which is in the main hall and then downstairs. And we're done for day 5 of Aegis Invictus week. Since we took this out yesterday, there's also a ladder there as well. Since we took this out yesterday, I've become a little bit more familiar with the layout of the ship.